popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Deixar o nosso na cara mesmo, se não gosta
de Yoo-hoo! The show begins!
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle. Crumble! Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Gather!
Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What can I do for you?
It's the Traveler. She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge dark circles around her eyes, and she keeps...
Very
Okay.
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady. Physically, you appear to be in good... Hence my Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition.
Huh?
Curses, dark magic. Why don't you rest here? In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for a...
Oh, must be a rare condition if... Well, all we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up. Traveler! Traveler! Rise and shine! Time to wake up! For what? A cut? Nope, nothing there. Oh. What? Oh. But then again, then it or
Something is missing.
did you just say something?
The flesh remains.
Ah! What the? Right. The child's been looking.
Tell me. Tight-lipped, huh? You.
We make the
Chef Mao, I'll take.
come.
If you want my help, now's the time. I was part of your soul is damaged.
Neither of those. Well, should we trust? She mentioned an abyssal Yeah, Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what child?
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well,
So that's all we know, Miss Skirk.
so I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here. Oh,
Okay. She disappeared.
Wait, hold on.
Oh no, this ain't.
I.
We didn't.
You should.
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of.
Seeing thing.
Oh. Coming.
Okay, what was going on there? Even Paimon. Oh. Shower me with praise!
That's what I said. So can you stop copying me, please?
Can you stop copying me, please?
take it easy.
Whoa! What are all these rift hounds doing here? Huh. Looks like they're collecting something. Huh. Let's go check it out.
Game's up. Time's over. Quietly now.
Solidify! I will have order!
Illusion shattered!
Take it easy. Things are about to get dicey.
So, this is what they were collecting. It looked... yeah...
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago, together.
Nothing! Just wanted to... She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that was just a trick to avoid being perceived. Unlike you. Now.
Okay. Right. our experience.
Maybe it's a good thing the remains aren't just gone. Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. Something similar. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at
Wait, you mean... the...
Mm-hmm. 42 of them have died out in the past few months. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Yet now, something has been... This time, it only took a No one knows, considering how much...
So...
We're going to help each other. You are my...
Well, great! You seem
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction you would do well to remember.
Yeesh! You'd think... Well, whatever. Anyway, the Whoa! This place is way bigger than Paimon expected. Where...
This is where I live. It is. I don't know how much aid...
Ajax? So,
Yes, well, now. Both your description... The thief whose abyssal power can grant a special... Okay. Do you plan to... That tracks.
And you're saying that's not...
Depends on your perspective. I'll respect your opinion, though. Just mean a little abyss
Dream?
It means... Since you haven't studied with Dream Mirror...
Huh.
Tough to say. To play it safe...
Wait! You're gonna... Does that mean... The next time we see Child...
Do as you want. You're already But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might...
Oh, she moved... So... Last time some... Skirk seems pretty...
Ready?
Bring it on!
Your training will be split into 3 stages. Testing your blade work, elemental abilities, and reasoning skills. We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie during your long journey.
You bet! There's Kaya? You sparred with...
Don't get too smug. And sword fight, to use the human body as an analogy, improving your sword fighting is like you need to do some and only then.
Wait, Paimon thought you were...
One day, there are no that's all I have to say. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can. Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true... Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength. Over and over, until your hand is one with your mind. This is the only...
Step on up! Dance with the waves!
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own...
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Rain cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water. A sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do—
How do you feel? As you should be.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's at a whole bunch—
Go get some sleep.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again?
'Cause he's a crabby.
Excuse me.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. But I'd still love.
I went diving and I saw. Oh, and today, when it's time to.
Wait! Put on a coat at least, you'll catch a cold. You spoil that child, you know.
Ah, let the kid.
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars? Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? Or maybe it can't be the only... but...
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Run! Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared. Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it!
Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? We welcomed you with our...
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, begin exter...
Rest assured, sir.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife.
We shot the man in the ankle to prevent them from making...
Well, well. Let them cling to...
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right? Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl.
What happened?
This is the place.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but my clever girl, so curious.
Whenever you miss us, just remember, life is...
Break down the door! You! Stop singing! Shut it!
You're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when...
No day? Well, except for the fact.
The way I see it, the first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next, the natural energy of Tivat, abyssal power. My master, the elemental energy of Tivat, a keen call it respecting local norms. The abyss stands in. It's a technique I learned from some so I've heard, but it's just thinking. True growth. So, it's. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Prepare to be blown away! Wingblade!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Wingblade! Be gone! Wingblade!
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Water jet!
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Water jet! Go! Water jet! Ha! Ha! Go! Ha! Water jet! Go! Go!
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. Your power is not bound by the rules of this world. So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path. Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements. Very good. It seems you've reached long enough for you to lose your... Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
What is the secret to power? Longing, hatred, self-preservation. No, it is fear. The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death. Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment. That fear is now part of you. Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone. After all, bones can always be reset. Good Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold and pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh... I now understand. But you still have much... You must learn. Get up, Skirk.
Hopefully you got some... Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the... So, what...
From your training so far, you have gained better... That's only part of it. Exposure. That's only part of it. Now, it's time to focus on... Ready. Near unbreakable. Just like your brother. Oh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him, do you?
Hey, no fair! That's cheating!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want, but only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are free from the influence of emotion can you make the right choice, no matter the situation. How amusing. But you... Let's begin. Try to use reason. Let's begin. Advantageous decision in any given moment. This is your final training session. Look. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus. Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion, crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Stop. Let's pause. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities. Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. You managed to push past your...
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever. Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
Incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then, I can do anything.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past, and become someone strong.
Run, Skirk.
Things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling people you, as the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe, as the both are. Well, splendid. I know the pursuit of strength is. Ignore her existence for too long, and there will.
Be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you! Of course, can pie. Of course you are. Dig in before it gets cold. Ah, well, if you're around someone like.
Here's an idea.
Okay, it's Paimon.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to... Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, when Ajax you and I might never meet again. Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that? I knew that was even with the dream. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Dude, since you've seen what... No. We're different in that... Several hundred years ago, my master, Sotologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not... To become... For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he
You make it sound so... But it's been years now.
Well... Ajax, his situation is different than yours. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a... Wake up your companion. Oh, and...
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Just follow me.
Take it easy.
Wait.
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that. You have some experience.
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at... Oh, but,
All right. Remember...
Into the void!
bombs away!
Extinguished! Mine to wield.
Whoa! Look at all these spikes! Careful! Don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this!
Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty, like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Extinguished!
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see anything!
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler. The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Can you sense where it is? Our opponent must have...
Hold on! Look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy took part... From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see. There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just...
In the Gwali Plains. You asked. Now, the end. Whatever that action. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. Call it fate. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, I'll cope. Well, done gorging. How did you get the power of the
all-devoured... Oh,
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own... You're desperate enough to which leaves one pot...
The foul? Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer. I'm still...
Look! It's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to... Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after you've got your soul fragment back. Get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the way.
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But suspicions only get you so far. I needed to verify it for myself.
Oh, I should be safe here.
I no longer... Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. It's called the all-devouring...
Yeah.
Your dragon friend It's a different story when it... But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. Exactly. And I believe that brings...
No way! We can...
This isn't my first...
But what if the... Plus, how are you gonna get home? Is that what... So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad.
Fair enough. Then take this. A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I'll leave the planning to you.
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
The show begins!
Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? I'll be collecting my paycheck now. Oh, sure thing. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this mora?
Claimed some buried treasure.
Ah! You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like you.
Then, did you by chance—
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. Okay, fine.
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
Wait, what?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work.
But your shoulder— Hey, don't just leave! Whatever. Let her tire herself out. Let's get some sleep, Traveler.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade.
Run, Skirk. Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. Wait, Skirk? Have you—
About 60%.
Whoa! Paimon!
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last. No. I need to meditate for the next—
Ooh, sounds—
Thanks. See you in—
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now? Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
That's right. This isn't your first time here. But what you remember... I only managed... Call it... Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. Oh, you noticed. This river strength accumulates, but as you... And all she sees...
You must learn.
This isn't my first...
The answer to one. Let's follow the river.
but his living being. Yet now.
That is what Skirk's mask. Of course, he could hear it.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power. To do that, I need to...
I'll let you in on a little bit the scope of his power.
I have set you broken. No tears this time.
Can I ask a question? I keep thinking.
I saved you because it has been too long. So,
But I don't want to.
what you want matters little. Among the boundless.
Yes, Matt. From that day forward, after some time, it was not. I almost don't want to reach the end. These are Skirk's happiest memories. What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in golden. This is... There was... It was a spaceship. Skirk's parents. No one had it. Skirk had skipped school that day. Like countless people, their lives were dead. If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment, because she and her people, as the initial further research, for that reason, senseless. If those with power get to decide, no one wants. Skirk is waiting over there. Let's go to her.
So all this.
I have things to say. I want someone to witness our reconciliation. Her suppressed emotional self. All those rejected impulses. Those discarded aspects of your past. I am who you...
You're wrong. Your existence makes me weak. Don't forget.
Even so, strip yourself.
The difference is that I allow you to... I've sheltered...
That is the... On the grand scale. Think back to those nights gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back.
That isn't what we need.
Exactly. Aren't you curious about why?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only...
Then look around. You cast aside now.
And do you think that...
Thank you for saying that. To be honest, but what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, all those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt.
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I...
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death.
I'm sick of being a kid.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad up dancing while I am not the I should be thanking.
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
So, I once asked my master. He said no. But in a war, that's why. An idea that, but that means, yes. Although his decision to train me, I know. He's no longer into that. But he sends me messages every time I hear. Maybe that means I don't know what Master has planned. But I have to be ready. Help me?
Oh, you're... Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back. You're both okay?
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot. I taught you to
Okay, but whatever. Paimon brought back tons...
Alright. It's about...
We're gonna deal with this thief for good.
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But the good news is... Take it easy.
Wait, isn't that the form the ADVULGAR? Really?
It's a subconscious to them.
Okay, Nervalette isn't here.
Mine to wield.
Haven't forgotten your training, I hope. Annihilate.
Mine to wield.
Bombs away! Water jet!
Mine to wield.
Star shall be his crown. Beyond this world.
Haven't had enough of my power.
Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle. Well,
Such power.
Skirk.
How long?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds. Sorry, this is the first time.
Sounds like you and Master.
Of course. Might as well. I trained the sword harder. Over time, my heart hardened. We were similar, yet
That does sound like
He was the first when I was 10. After his grand endeavor was successful.
This planet no longer holds anything of interest. Your death was once what we worked so hard.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an
Are you sure? Wise indeed. Nor I. You know as well. All that a veneer
sounds.
Of course. I'll be leaving them. Oh, and
waiting for me in the primordial sea.
Your heart?
Because, of course.
So, even with that whip, but that is...
You're right. I miss you. Sir Tillo, I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear. We're like...
True. But I made up my mind long ago. Besides...
Oh?
Since you're his friend, first time we came here. But when you had to devote all your... It was the joy of a...
Interesting. You're right.
Exactly. I think one where his opponent forces him to use all his strength. After which, for that very reason...
Perhaps you're right. What a battle.
Are you okay?
Too many different... So to load...
I can. It's not as suitable. The impurities will... But it will be a time...
If we are...
I will reach the top of this mountain. And you, scoff.
That's finally over. Let's get out of here. Huh! At least we don't have to... Once again, we've proved... Wow! Today sure went by fast. It's night already.
Yes.
Great! Huh, it's
I suppose it's because the false star... It's not real. Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to... Time marches. Though we gaze upon a false sky.
Ugh. Ever since we met. If it's too big a job for... We've met...
I suppose when it... Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotion, I suppose fate, regardless, one without war. For this, we must all Goodbye, traveler.
Bye! Is it just Paimon? Or is she being... Hey! What do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow?
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the...
Ad Astra Abyssos.